everyone, and welcome back to Opening Night Trivia, the real World Championships of Movie Trivia, or at least one of them. There's like a lot, honestly, if you really think about it. My name is Alex, and that is the joke that's going to get me fired, or at least get us kicked off the air. With me is my managing boss, Adelaide. How are you?
Also your teammate. Honestly, I'm just like your ankle weight around. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that actually. You are the wings that drown me when I go to bed at night. Today we have an incredible matchup, a really interesting matchup because, fun fact, one of the participants did not know they signed up for it. Today we have Tyler versus Jake. You may have noticed that we had one Jake. Now we have another one. The other one, in fact. I don't get to use
Whoa.
that nickname.
I
But that
believe
Jake, listen, there's only one Jake M that has been the ONTL world champion in singles, and now he steps into singles Geek. That's very wordy. And Tyler has been on an upward trajectory. He's pretty darn good at this thing, as it turns out. And I think it might be his job, honestly. Any thoughts, Adelaide?
I forget. Is Jake like? Is he Die Hard? Is he under? I forgot his nickname. And honestly, I'm just shocked to be hosting a match that Meltzer is playing where he's not playing Cameron Holtzman.
Yeah,
So this is all still new to me.
Nice change of pace. There will be a 33% less snark rate for this match, which I'm really excited about.
Doing this shit again.
Yeah, which is great because it's going to be our last match that we're able to air on this channel.
Yeah.
So that's probably enough from us because the lawsuit is coming, as it turns out. Promos?
So the host just mentioned that somebody didn't realize that they signed up for this. Spoiler, that was me. Yeah, so I guess just because I played in one GCC and did well, they were like, okay, you know what? We're just going to throw them in here. And I didn't expect to be here today, but here we are. And I don't know. I feel like the powers that be at ONTL Geek really must. I don't know what I did to them to make them do this to me. In teams, they make me play Joe Farrelly in my first match, and then in my first singles match, they make me play against Tyler, who, like I said, he might do this for a living. He's really good at this. This is what he does. Me, I am merely an interloper here, but I will give it my best shot. I know firsthand how good Tyler is. I have drank alcohol with the man in person. I know how good he is, but we'll see if I can hang today. I don't have very high expectations, but yeah. Good luck to Tyler. Hopefully you'll need it.
I'm not sure if I need to do a promo. I feel like everybody else did the promo for me. But yeah, no. Happy to be here. Excited. I mean, it's been a year, I think, since I did GCC, so it's been in the making. But I'm excited to be here. Excited to do ONTL. Get in here, especially against Jake. I know he's downplaying what he can do right now, but he's always been a really good Geek player, so I'm really excited to be playing against him. I think it's going to be a good match. I think we're going to push each other to the limits, and we're going to see what happens. I mean, I think it could go either way. I don't know if he thinks that, but I think so, and I'm looking forward to facing him. And that's pretty much all I got. Everybody else said everything else. Also, my job isn't to do trivia. I wish it was my job to do trivia, but instead I got to advise students or something or whatever. So that's it.
Okay, we cleared up Tyler's whole workplace situation. I'm glad we did that.
Very important to the ONTL lore.
Yeah, the ONTL lore. Like, where did all my hair go? All right, I think that we should probably get started because it's late. So introducing first, making his ONTL singles Geek debut. That's wordy. He is the current reigning, I believe at this time, yes, ONTL singles champion. He is Jake Meltzer. All right.
Howdy ho.
And his opponent, also making his ONTL singles Geek debut, Tyler Burch. Hi, Tyler.
Hey.
All right, so we're going to start with round number one. And round number one, we have 10 questions from 10 different categories in what we here at ONTL Geek have determined to be geek. You'll have around 15 seconds or about the time it takes me to finish a joke to write down your best attempt at an answer. You'll then be called down by name to reveal your answer and also say it aloud if you could, because my mother has bad eyes and is hard of hearing. So if you could just say it nice and loud, that'd be great. If you get all 10 questions right, that'd be really cool. I'll do a dab for you and we'll ask you a bonus question worth, again, exactly 1 point, just like all the other round one questions. You have 3 usages of a repeat as well as a challenge. Please keep your hands where we can see them at all appropriate times. Like when the video's over, you can probably do whatever you want. And then we're gonna get to the rounds. Your first question will be administered by Adelaide because I personally hate the film.
Same. First question comes in mixed bag. Who provided the voice of Minion in Megamind? Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Banana. Because it's like Minions, right? Don't
I
you
don't-
love them?
I don't.
And
Okay,
then
great.
Brew is rising pretty soon.
Yeah, coming soon to nothing. Deep cuts until maybe
Add
5,
illumination to
4,
fandom. Fucking
3,
bet you won't.
2. We absolutely won't do that. 1. Pens are down. We will start with Tyler,
I said David Cross.
and we will go Jake.
He blew himself, kind of. David Cross.
David Cross is correct.
For
Your
the Arrested
second
Development
question.
heads out there.
Second question will come from Middle Earth. What is the name of the horse Gandalf rides throughout the 2 Towers and Return of the King?
Do you agree?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. I didn't like how that question was starting, given the category and content of that question. I'm just gonna cut you
Go
off
with the
right
last
there.
question. That's fine.
Do you like the haircut? Because I'm still not sold.
I was like, watching
I
all
felt
your old
something.
matches. I saw like your hair, like your hair was growing. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I come up today and it's like, oh, it's gone.
Sorry about that. 5,
Your magic trick.
4, 3, 2, 1. That cost $40. Pens are down. We will go to Jake
Shadowfax.
and Tyler.
Shadowfax.
Points all around.
I named my Rapidash that and a Fire Red Nuzlocke. Our next question comes in DC. In which DC movie will you find the villainous organization, the United Underworld?
I was really hoping that my usual cohort would be here so we could have that opening and he could just glare at me. But you're here and you thought it was funny.
Because I think you're
So-
funny. Support you.
That's nice.
Positivity.
It does feel nice to be supported sometimes as I
Yeah.
glare into our backstage producer.
I'm a nice pair of suspenders. I always support you.
It's true. 5, 4.
Anyways,
Great.
United Underworld. It's like
2,
Hot Topic, but for
1.
lamos.
Pens are down. Tyler
Batman 66.
and Jake.
No idea. I just said steel.
Batman 66 is correct. So Tyler will get a 1-point lead, still eligible for the perfect round as we get to your 4th question. Rip Torn plays Zed in how many Men in Black movies?
Fun fact.
Hmm.
I call Rip Torn discount Stephen Root.
Let me just
Stephen
Google.
Root is discount Rip Torn. He's Barry's friend boss guy in Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. We're going to go in 5, 4,
He's the blind guy in Get Out.
2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Jake.
Love Barry. 2.
And we go to Tyler.
2.
Both are correct.
Can I give Jake a brownie point for liking Barry?
Sure.
Yeah,
love
brownies.
I should have said I like Barry.
Yeah, get fucked, Tyler. Next question, Wizarding World. What kind of business does Jacob open at the end of Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
Wait, hang on. David, how much do you pay for your haircuts, bro?
Yeah, I
Like
think
$40 for a haircut. Yeah, you gotta look good.
welcome
Let's
to
have a
America.
very
Shit's
specific hair
expensive.
type.
They always get like a
Do you
number
not
two razor
tip
and
your
just go over
Do you
it.
not tip your barber, fam? You got to keep that guy paid. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna go in
Euros don't
5,
count. That's like fictional
4.
money. It's like Monopoly.
2, 1. Pens are down. Tyler, I don't know where we're at.
Bakery.
And Jake.
A man after my own heart and stomach. Bakery.
Bakery is correct for 1 point. All right. 6th question. Star Trek. In Star Trek Beyond, how many years into the 5-year mission does Kirk say the Enterprise is?
Can I give some ONTL lore real quick, Alex?
Yeah, absolutely.
A way that I keep track of questions for matches is I always ask the person to go first below the host who asked that question.
It sounds very
it's like-
organized, especially for this division. I don't like it. I don't like
Just
it
to
at
keep
all.
track that we're not doing like the same person 5 times in a row.
Yeah, but what if I like looking at their gentle faces? Look at them. Look at them
You
smile.
can
Look
look
at
at their
them.
gentle faces
5,
and also ask
4,
them 5
3,
lead each or whatever.
1. Pens are down. I've already forgotten who we're at. Tyler, why not?
3 years, I think.
And Jake.
Yeah, 3.
3 is correct.
Next question comes from the only good geek category, Star Wars. Name 2 of the 3 characters who go to Canto Bight to find the Master Codebreaker in The Last Jedi.
I'm glad you agree with me about the MCU, but like,
you couldn't tell. Like, so the reason the system worked is because you went to Tyler first twice now. So my system works.
or I did it on purpose because I just really liked Tyler's wholesome face.
Fuck you.
Don't worry, we'll get to Jake's next.
Tyler, you should shave your beard. That way Alex can like not like you.
A lot of people don't like me.
5,
Lose the discount
4,
Nick Twig bit.
3,
Just go full
2,
yourself.
1. Pens are down. You know what? Just for that, we're gonna start with Jake.
Trust me, more people don't like me. Rose and Finn.
And we'll go to Tyler.
Rose and Finn.
Correct all around. As we get to your next question in the DCEU. Which kingdom do Mira and King Nereus represent in Aquaman? I mean, besides one match with another Jake, I don't think I've ever had a problem with Jake. Like, the Jakes have treated me just excellent.
Why has there not been a team with the 2 Jakes? The name's right there.
Scheduling, probably.
What if they were?
I mean-
I proposed this to him once. Let me tell you.
That sounds horrifying.
We
Honestly.
were not approached for Multiplex Multiverse for this, and I'm upset.
Coming to
Or-
Joe Geek soon. The 2 Jakes.
1. Pens are down. Absolutely not. Tyler, I don't know.
I think I was watching Young Justice this week. Zebul.
And Jake.
I wasn't, but I still said Zebel anyway.
Zebel is correct.
Do you think we call the 2 Jakes the 2 Titans of trivia? Next question comes in Sci-Fi Killers. At what type of location is Project Stargazer based in The Predator?
I guess we could do like the Jakes versus the Calebs.
That would be fucking bloody. Like they would just talk about like 2000s comedies versus 2010s coming of age and just throw hands.
You know, I'd pay to see that. Coming soon to the ONTL Patreon.
And then they mud wrestle.
Hot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will start with Tyler.
Military base.
And we will go to Jake.
I'm deeply uncomfortable by that conversation. I thought it was at like a dam or something.
Damn is correct.
Damn, you got it right.
Jake gets the point, and we'll tie the game up 8-8 as we get into your last question, which will come from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. In Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter, MJ, and Ned are all trying to get into which college?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Damn, there's no more perfect rounds.
That's true. Honestly, the amount of dabs that I've had to do for this season
I
of
never
ONTL,
dabbed in my life, and I want to keep that trend going.
I've seen you dab once, and I think-
haven't.
Yes, you have. I've seen you dab. Yeah,
Show the footage.
I can't.
And then I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Get fucked, nerd.
We. Well then, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down, and for the final time in this round, we will go to Jake
MIT.
and Tyler.
MIT.
Both are correct, and that means at the end of
Man.
round number 1, we have a tie ball game, 9-9, each only missing 1. So we will get to round number 2. In round number 2, each player will choose a category and answer 5 questions, each worth 2 points. If they're not comfortable with their answer, they can go down to multiple choice and reduce the point value by 1. Please be advised, stealing is on for this round. Each player still has all 3 of their repeats as well as a challenge. So today, your categories are Middle Earth, Wizarding World, and Marvel. Tyler, you won the coin toss as a debut match, so you have control of the board. Do you do the categories again, or do you know what you like to do?
I'll take Wizarding World.
And would you like to your questions first or second?
Second.
All right. Oh, that's a shame. The way I take notes for this makes it look like I wrote down World War II. All right. And
I'm not prepared for that.
and Jake, you will be answering your questions first, but would you like questions from Middle Earth or Marvel?
Man.
What the fuck, Alex?
Well, I guess I'm wearing the shirt for it. I'll go
Yeah.
Marvel.
All right. Marvel is off the
oh,
board.
yo, I love Mar. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mar.
So we'll be going
Marv.
to
Just jump first.
we'll be going to Middle Earth in round 3 should we need it. So Jake, we have 5 questions for you in the category of Marvel.
You can do it.
Yeah, you want to go ahead.
Yeah. All right, Jake, first question in Marvel. Who gives the eulogy at Mystique's funeral in Dark Phoenix? Five, 4.
I'll
3.
go for it. Charles Xavier.
Correct for 2 points. In the Ghost Rider movies, it is said that the Ghost Rider was once an angel known as the spirit of what?
Multiple choice.
Options are A, justice, B, vengeance, C, hope, or D, innocence.
Wow. I mean, it's one of the names of the movies. Is it Vengeance?
Incorrect, Tyler, for the 1 point steal.
Okay.
Options are
I
A,
think I know it,
justice,
actually.
B, vengeance, C, hope, or D, innocence.
Justice?
That's correct for 1 point.
That was in my head.
In which Marvel movie is the U.S. president being blackmailed with an illicit sex tape?
The King's Man.
That is correct for 2 points. Who collects Wade's body parts from his apartment after he blows himself up at the beginning of Deadpool 2?
Colossus?
Correct for 2 points. And your final question in Marvel. How does Cletus Cassidy die in Venom Let There Be Carnage?
God, this movie is so bad.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, first repeat. How does Cletus Cassidy die in Venom Let There Be Carnage?
Oh, I really want to go for it, but I'm scared. Yeah, screw it. I got to be aggressive. He's impaled on a church spire.
This is incorrect, Tyler, for the 2 point steal.
In an explosion.
That's also incorrect. Looking for his head gets bitten off.
Oh.
Oh.
That Jake is up to 15. Tyler at 10. Do you have that too?
Yes, 1 point steal. So Tyler is up at 10. So we go to Tyler's questions in the Wizarding world. Your first question: which Hogwarts student has a fear of snakes, according to the Boggart lesson in Prisoner of Azkaban?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Neville Longbottom, B, Pavarti Patil, C, Ron Weasley, or D, Dean Thomas?
Parvati Patil.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question: Gemma Jones plays which member of the Hogwarts faculty in the Wizarding world?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Minerva McGonagall, B, Madame Hooch, C, Professor Sprout, or D, Madame Pomfrey?
Is it Madame Pomfrey?
That is correct for 1 point.
I should have gone for it.
All right. Next question. In Deathly Hallows Part 2, Neville says the Carrows have them performing the Cruciatus Curse on who specifically? Right, you can answer or repeat in 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. Once again, in Deathly Hallows Part 2, Neville says the Carrows have them performing the Cruciatus Curse on who specifically?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Hufflepuffs, B, First Years, C, House Elves, or D, Muggleborns?
Is it Muggleborns?
That is incorrect. So we're going to go to Jake for a potential 1 point steal. Once again, your options: A, Hufflepuffs, B, First Years, C, House Elves, or D, Muggleborns.
First Years.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. Right. Back to Tyler. Which Wizarding World movie features a character eating dragon tartar to avoid kissing someone?
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Newt finds the Erumpent at Central Park Zoo in an enclosure with what animal? Answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Multiple choice.
1. All right. Your multiple choice options are A, elephant, B, rhino, C, hippo, or D, giraffe.
Is it a rhino?
Rhino is incorrect. So we're going to go to Jake for another potential 1 point steal. Is it A, elephant, B, rhino, C, hippo, or D, giraffe?
The hippo?
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right. So at the end of round 2, I have Tyler with 14 points.
Yep.
And Jake getting his score up to 17.
17. Yeah.
All right. So a 3-point game as we get into round number 3. In round number 3, we have 2 sets of 2, 3, and 5 point question that today will come from the category of Middle Earth. This will hopefully determine who wins this game, barring sudden death, which we are prepared for. You do solemnly swear. Jake, you have control of the board. You are in the lead. Would you like set 1 or set 2?
It's a total crapshoot, so I'll just go set 2.
All right, set 2. Tyler will get his questions from set 1. Before we ask these questions, I would like to remind you that you have each used just 1 repeat, so 2 left on the board, as well as a challenge, should you need it.
I will give Tyler his
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, Tyler. So for 2 points, what race does Haldir belong to in the Middle Earth movies?
Elves.
Correct for 2 points. And to throw it back to Jake for 3 points. You will find 2 children named Eothane and Frida in which Middle Earth movie?
Answer repeat in 5, 4.
Repeat the
3.
question.
Second repeat.
You will find 2 children named Eothane and Frida in which Middle Earth movie?
Answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3.
The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smog.
1.
Incorrect. Looking for the 2 towers. That 5-point question to throw it back to Jake. If not, he will win by technical knockout. And you have 1 repeat and your question. What is the name of Saruman's bird spies who forced the Fellowship to hide under rocks in Fellowship of the Ring?
Is it Crebain?
That is correct for 5 points.
Good job.
Score of 21.
All right. So the score is 21-17. So we go now to Jake to try and hit his 2 and 3 to potentially win. All right. Jake for 2 points. What race does Isildur belong to in the Middle Earth movies?
He's a man.
That is correct for 2 points.
Just
Man.
the way you said that. Perfect.
Man.
A man.
All right. So Jake if Jake hits this next question or his 5, he will have won this game. So for 3 points, which Middle Earth character is described as Lord of Silver Fountains and King of Carven Stone? Answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3.
Thranduil.
That is incorrect. So we're going to go to your 5. We're looking for Thorin Oakenshield.
Oh, balls. Okay.
All right. So we're going to go to the 5. If Jake hits this, he will win. If he misses this question, Tyler will have won this game. So for 5 points in the win, in an unexpected journey, what region of Middle Earth does Gandalf believe the 3 trolls have come from?
Well, good game, Tyler. Should have picked set 1.
Repeat in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. All right. Second repeat. Once again for 5 points. In an unexpected journey, what region of Middle Earth does Gandalf believe the 3 trolls have come from? Answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3.
Last one, might as well.
Last repeat. All right, once again for 5. In an unexpected journey, what region of Middle Earth does Gandalf believe the 3 trolls have come from?
Okay. Well, whatever happens, happens. Good game, Tyler. I'll just throw out the Misty Mountains.
And your winner, Tyler Burch. The correct answer, we were looking for the Etten Moors. But a fantastic game all around. Swings and momentum. Holy shit. Actually, that was a great game. Like, not gonna lie, fantastic game, both of you. We're going to get you out of here as we talk to Jake, who put up a hell of a fight. I thought you had it going into the 3rd round, 3-point lead over a very experienced Geek player. And not sneaky on us. You said that this wasn't your native division. I think you might be a Geek player. I think there's a Geek player hiding somewhere in you, Jake. Obviously had it until the 5, which, I mean, happens all the time here in Geek. Can you tell us how you're feeling?
Well, I think my strategy coming into this kind of backfired. I wanted to save Middle Earth for round 3 because I thought I would do better in it than Marvel. I was proven wrong. I wanted Wizarding World in round 1. I watched all the movies before this match, thinking, man, if I could have a lead coming out of round 1, I can take Wizarding World and this game would be over. But sadly, that did not come to pass by the flip of a coin and just bad strategy in round 3. But I think overall I did better than I thought I would, like even getting to the 5 and forcing it to go that far. I think I did overall play pretty well, just some strategic errors. And just like I knew I had a very thin margin for error against someone like Tyler, who is really, really good at this. It's just the better player won today. Whatever you say about my Geek abilities, I was never going to get that 5-pointer. It's just bad luck because I knew his immediately, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know if you do want to come back, but I know we will be seeing you soon in Geek Teams along with your partner Robert. So we're very excited about that. And I'll be honest, if you do want to come back to Geek Singles, let us know. I think you do. If you ever just need like a blow-off division, I think that there's a place for you here. You are still the ONTL Singles champion, and probably champion.
There are lots of 0-1 players who you have a very good chance of beating. So a lot of opportunities.
Okay, I mean, if you'll have me back this year, then yeah, sure.
Oh well, you know what? Sure. Jake, always a pleasure. Good seeing you. Great game. And we'll be talking. All right. And today's winner, Tyler, you had us going. You were down. You were almost out. In the last round, you pulled out the win. Crazy game, actually. You continue to be an amazing round 1 player. Wizarding World, I think, kind of got you a little stumbled. But you recovered and you got the win. Tell us how you're feeling.
Overall, I'm glad that I won. That was round 1 was great. I mean, except for The Predator. I need to rewatch that movie. That movie keeps coming to get me. Round 2, I chose Wizarding World because I was like, okay, I was playing out like the strategy, and I was like, well, Middle Earth is probably going to be round 3, so I need to focus on studying that. And I was like, and then I'll go ahead, and I was like, I know Jake likes Wizarding World, and I was like, I'll probably go ahead and just take that. But I focused on studying Marvel and Middle Earth. Kind of let my pride in Wizarding World kind of make me not study as hard. And we saw today that was definitely, I struggled a lot more than I normally do in Wizarding World, so I'm going to need to brush up on that. But other than that, I was really happy with round 3 went, because Middle Earth I always get scared of because there's so many names and so many of them are so close to each other. I was really worried about how that was going to go. But I'm happy to continue. But I was really happy to play against Jake. He is a hell of a player, whether or not he says so or not. It was a great game, so I was excited about that.
So congratulations, Tyler. We'll be seeing you obviously here real soon. Yeah, well done. Adelaide, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Tied it around 1, then the swing toward Jake, and then it swung back the other way for Tyler in the finish. It was crazy. You were there. You saw it. Y'all saw it at home too, probably. This division continues to be like ultra competitive, and I love it. So yeah, thoughts, Adelaide?
Oh man, it's really great when a player avoids TKO. Some of us don't have the opportunity of doing that. So it's really nice to see someone fight back that hard. And I think both players played near the top of their abilities today. And honestly, good for them. I think both should play again soon.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. That's it. Thanks for coming to opening night. Probably the last episode, unless we're able to finish out this title picture, assuming that a certain trivia organization doesn't sue us and get us closed down, which would be a real shame.
We got a free for all. We got a collision. We got some spectacular trivia for you.
Yeah. And maybe we might even have Rue as an editor. So thanks for coming to ONTL Geek. Check out our other matches. Check out the other matches in this title picture. Check out the Geek teams. Both of today's players will be competing, and I'll be there with a variety of partners. I'm so sorry, Bowman. Remember, even if the Supreme Court says that you can't get an abortion, they're fucking wrong about that. Anyway, bye.